Well, students, we move on to question number 2 of exercise 1.2. The question is, find the LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integers and verify that LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. We have 3 sub-questions. Let us try one by one. The first question is 26 and 91. Let's find out the factors of 26 first. You try with 2, it goes 13 times. 13 into 1 is 13. Therefore, the factors of 26 are 2 and 13. Now you find out the factors of 91. The same way, you try with 7 into 1 time is 7. You have 21. 7 into 3 gives you 21. Now further you cannot try except 13. 13 into 1 is 13. Therefore, the factors of 91 are 7 into 13. The next step of answering is to find out LCM and HCF out of these two set of factors. Find out LCM. All you need to do is find out what is common. Mark that. Here 13 is common. It appears in both the lines. Write down that only once. 2 doesn't appear here, therefore write down 2, 2. 7 doesn't appear in the first line, so I have to write that also. Now when you multiply, you get 182. LCM of these two numbers is 182, and HCF is very simple. Whatever is common, that is the HCF. This is the HCF. Now, when you multiply these two, what do you get? Let us write down that LCM into HCF equals 182 into 13. When you multiply this, you get 2366. Now this is our first answer. Now let us try to multiply the numbers 26 product of 26 and 91. Right? We write down 26 into 91. When you multiply these two numbers, you get again 2366. This is our second case. By this observation, you find that the product of LCM and HCF of these two numbers and the product of these numbers are same. This is the answer. Now the second sub question is 510 and 92. What we do now, we find out the factors of 510 first. We put blocks like this. Try with 2, 2, 2, 4 you get, and you get 11. 2 into 5 is 10, and again 2, 5 is 10. Further you have to try only with 5. 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 1 is 5. Now you try with 3 now. 3 into 1 is 3, you get 21. 3 into 7 is 21. You can only try with 70 further. 17 into 1 is 17. You find that the factors of 510 are 2 into 5 into 3 into 17. This is the answer for the first number. Second is 92. For 92, again you have to try the same way. Put the blocks like this. Try with 2. 2 into 4 gives you 8. We have 12. 2 into 6 gives you 12. Try again with 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 3 is 6. You get 23. 23 does not have factors, so it has only one. 23 into 1. Therefore, the factors of 92 are 2 into 2 into 23. This is the set of factors we have for these two numbers. Now to find out the LCM and HCF, in the same way you need to try. We write down these two numbers together. Now we write down these two sets of factors separately. 2 into 5 into 3 into 17, the factors of 510, and the factors of 92 also we write down here. 2 into 2 into 23. Now you know, to find out LCM, all you need to do is find out what is common. 2 appears to be common. Further, there is no number which is common. Therefore, the LCM of these two numbers is 2. You have to write only once. Balance you have to write as it is. 5, 3, 17, 2 and 23 you have to write as it is because they are not common. 5 into 3 into 17 into 2 and 23. It's a big number. When you multiply, what you get? You get a big number, 23,460 that you have to multiply. This is the LCM. LCM of these two numbers is 23,460. To find out HCF is very simple. That is, whatever is common, that is the HCF. Here 2 is common, so 2 is the HCF. Now the next step is you have to prove the product of these two numbers is equal to the product of the numbers. LCM into HCF is equal to 23,460 into 2. That gives you 46,920. 2 into 0 is 0, 2 into 6 is 12, carry 1, 2 into 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 2 is 4. That's how you got it. This is the product of LCM and HCF. Now let us try to multiply the numbers. The product of two numbers is equal to 510 and 92. When you multiply this, you get 46,920. Now we know that when you multiply HCF and LCM and when you multiply the numbers, then you get the same answer. This is our answer. Okay friends, now we are going to solve this third sub question in question number 2. That is 336 and 54. Let me write down. The third question is 336 and 54. As you know, the question says the product of LCM and HCF should be equal to the product of the two given numbers. In this, the two numbers are 336 and 54. First, what we have to do, we have to find out LCM and HCF of these two numbers. For that, the first step is, first take out the factors of each number. You know very well what is the way to find out the factors. Let us start from 2. 2 is dividing this number easily. 2 into 1 is 2. 2, 6 is 12. And 2 into 8 is 16. Now again try with 2. 2 into 8 is 16. 2 into 4 is 8. Again try with 2. 2 into 4, 2 into 2. Once again with 2. It goes 2 times and 1 time. Now you can try with 3. This is an odd number, so you cannot try with 2. 3 into 7 is 21. As you know, this is the last level and now it only goes, it is a prime number. So it goes only once. 7 into 1 is 7. Now write down the factors of 3, 3, 6. That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 4 times 2 and then 3 and 7 into 3 into 7. The factors of 336 are this. Now we will find out the factors of 54. Similarly, write down factors of 54. As it is an even number, you can try with 2. 2 into 2 is 4 and it is 14 now. 2 into 7 is 14. Now you can try with 3. It goes easily 9 times. Try with 3 again. 3 into 3 is 9. Now this is a prime number. It cannot go further, so it is only ones. 3 into 1 is 3. These are the factors of 54. Now write down that. The factors of 54 are 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. 2 into 3 cube are the factors of 54. This is the first step of answering the question. Second step is to find out LCM. You know very well, it is already taught to you to find out LCM. It is very easy. All you need to do is find out what is the digit or the number which is highest between these two factors. In this case, let us take 2. You have 2 only once, but here you have 4 times. So you need to take the highest number or the higher number of these two. 2 is once here, but it is here 4 times. So you need to take 2 to the power 4. Second is 3. Here we have 3, but here we have 3 cube. So you need to take 3 cube. Left with 7, which is not available here. So you need to take 7 once. When you multiply, you get 16 into 27 into 7. That gives you, if you multiply, it is 3024. So LCM of these two numbers is this. Now we'll find out HCF. It is further easy because whatever is common factor, you need to take that. Here 336 and in 54 we have only 2 as common. And you have 3 as common. See? Now these 3 2's and 7 do not appear in the second line. Similarly, 3 square doesn't appear in the first line. Therefore, you need to omit it. So you need to write down 2 into 3. This is how you have to find out HCF. That is equal to 6. Therefore, HCF of these two numbers, 336 and 54, is 6. Now we have to come to the last step, that is taking the product of LCM and HCF. That is our question. We are supposed to answer that. LCM into HCF is equal to 3024 into HCF is 6. If you multiply, you get 18,144. You try this. 6 into 4 is 24. Left with 2. 6 into 2 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. And left with 1. 6 into 0 is 1. Then write on that. 6 into 3 is 18. That's how you got this number. Now question says product of the two numbers. The product of two numbers. Which are those two numbers? 336 and 54. So you multiply the product of two numbers is equal to 336 into 54. If you multiply, you get the same number again, 18,144. You try that, you get this number. Therefore, the answer is the product of LCM and HCF is equal to product of the given two numbers. So we have arrived at the answer.